Hello and welcome back to Skyrim. Now that we are here, I am ready to have a little chat with that person Carlia sent us to. He's looking at me, he suspects that I'm about to have a
What
conversation
is
with
it?
him. Yes, he knows I'm imminently about to speak, and let's
Can
do
I
it.
help you with anything else?
I've been sent by Carlia.
Carlia? Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal?
Yes, but there's a problem. Hey! How dare you? Anyway, as I was saying, there's a problem.
A problem? Let me see it. No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language.
Can you translate it?
No. However, I know someone who might.
Oh, here we go.
Court wizard of Markarth, Calcelmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning, Calcelmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
Why did Gallus scribe his journal in Falmer?
Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language, I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details.
Where did he acquire the knowledge to use it?
Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Markarth and Calcelmo. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you.
What can you tell me about Gallus?
He was a dear friend of mine, and a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated when he was killed. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out.
He was an academic, yet he chose a different path. Why?
For the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome.
How did you meet him?
Yes, quite an amusing anecdote, actually.
Amuse me.
I caught him trying to break into my laboratory. I was about to show him the error of his ways when he made a curiously astute comment about my research notes. I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship?
Indeed. I know what a Falmer is. It is the sort of mutated remains of the Snow Elves. So,
Calcelmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
I will do. So, people, just as soon as I arrived, I am now to dash off to the nation of Markarth.
Can I help you with anything else?
No. See you in a bit. And so, here we are. The den of Calcelmo. The leading authority on the dwemer. And the only one who may know the Snow Elf language.
Look, I'm very busy, so this better be important.
I hear you're the authority on ancient Falmer.
Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calcelmo's Guide to the Falmer Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings.
Perhaps I could view your work.
Preposterous. That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed.
But I'm a great admirer of your work.
What kind of a mentor would I be if I denied a potential student a glimpse of his master's ingenuity? Here, this key will provide access to my museum. Feel free to browse for as long as you wish. However, I must insist that my laboratory remains strictly off-limits.
Okie dokie doo. Let's see where this museum is. Not too far away. Whoops, but which direction am I looking? That's always good to know. Yep, this is about the right way. So, off we... Oh, God. I have bone...
Is your armor made of dragon bones? By the gods, what wouldn't I do for a set of that?
I know, I'm pretty good. But yes, I have... Haha! I have bone break fever, so I cannot run as I usually can. So, let us...
There must be a dozen enemies. Yeah. Calcelmo called in his entire expedition. Said he needed every man he could get to protect his research.
Okay.
Beware the region northeast across the river.
I totally will.
Forsworn have taken refuge in Broken Tower Redoubt and Red Eagle.
Oh, this is the laboratory, the place I'm not allowed to go. Better quick save it then. Oh, okay. Well, I am trespassing. Trespassing most deviously. I suppose I am part of... Look. I am on a Thieves Guild quest, so it only makes sense. Let's get my sneak on. No idea. Uh-oh. There are people. What's this then? Uncle Calcelmo got back from Zincherlef today. Lots of artifacts this trip. He even brought me something. A spider that didn't completely shatter when the gods smashed it. He wants me to get it waking again. My first big research project. Spider Centurion Research Week 1. I've reassembled the spider with spare parts from the museum. All the joints move, just not on their own. Uncle said the spider needed a control crystal with the right electroharmonic signature. The guards are out looking for one now. Spider Centurion Research Week 2. After yesterday's incident, I assembled a staff to hold the crystal. It actually works. When you use the staff, it creates a beacon of some kind, and the spider just walks over to it. Better yet, it doesn't attack anyone on sight now. Spider Centurion Research Week 3. Apparently, it will still attack, just not on sight. During this morning's experiment, one of the newer guards was startled and drew his sword, and he was dead before anyone could react. Did it actually detect hostile intent? Spider Centurion Research Week 4. Further testing confirms that the spider seems to detect the intent of its controller in some way. Last week, it tried to defend me from a threat. This week, I snapped at a guard who interrupted my latest test, and it lashed out at him. Fascinating. Spider Centurion Research Week 5. No one appreciates my work. Uncle Calcelmo is buried in his Fulmer research and doesn't have time to help me with the spider anymore. The guards are all afraid of it. I keep telling him that it's harmless as long as I keep it under control, but there have been too many accidents. They just don't believe me. I wanted to show the Jarl, but I can't seem to get the spider to leave the lab. It looks like its control crystal only works up here. Maybe if I can reattune the enchantment? I'll take that. Oh no! Okay, whew. Why aren't I taking these? I'm a thief. Gosh darn it. I should act like one. So do I have a little spider pet? It's hard to say. It requires a key to open, does it? Could the key be valve-shaped? No, that's just there to kill you?
Someone there?
Doopy-doo! Doopy-doo. Sorry, friend. I really didn't want to kill everyone I ever met, but that's just the way it has to be. Oh well. It's not like any more murder could possibly go amiss. Ah, so he was just guarding this one tiny room. But the door, it would seem, is barred from the other side, which means that I am as stumped as a tree that has been dumped. Oh, must we go through this rigmarole? Habidoo. Yarbaday. Okay. Yep, thank you. Yes, I'm just going to take every key I can. Because I'm crazy. Okay. Doopy doopy doo doo doo. Oh my. Oh no! I win. Stop moving! It's most distressing.
By order of the yard. Stop.
Okay. So last witness killed, bounty removed. I can dig it. But yeah, gosh, I'm breaking so many laws. I will note, however, that that was only a 5 gold bounty for what is at this point multiple murder. So, they're fair at least. Very fair. I wonder if there's a way to do this without killing everyone and their mums. Maybe I'm just an awful, awful thief. Pardon me.
What do you think this is? Another trap. What was that?
Badooble, Badooble, and Skadooble. Oh my! She looked scary with her face. Oh my gosh, they're just coming out of the steam! Okay. That'll do you. Okay. Righto. Oh my gosh, that one went far, far, far away when I struck her with my arrow. I guess I'm going the right way. Only time will tell. Yes, this looks about right. Oh my. Herp-de-dur. It takes such a long time to creep.
Someone there?
I'm here. And soon you won't be. Because you'll be dead. I got you right in the face. We all saw it. Got you too.
You'll make a fine rock cat.
You'll make a fine fish in a barrel, fool. Oh yeah. High kick. Your last big dance number as you travel into the afterlife. Well, I've been to the afterlife, and let me tell you, it's quite unimpressive. Doopy doopy doo. I have so many sets of this key now, I am never, ever not going to be able to get into these 2 rooms. Because
Someone there?
this can't be happening.
Over here. Hurry.
Wow. You're such... I can't tell if you're a wimp or if you're actually the cleverest person in this game.
Someone there?
Maybe. It's up to you to decide. Hello! Come on, friend, you can put up a fight. I know you can do it. Ow.
Victory is yours. I submit.
Victory is certainly mine now.
I heard something.
I'm sure you heard something too. Maybe it's this guy dancing under the table. Apparently pinned to it. Oop, did I just pick up a hunting bow by mistake? Well, that won't do. Here, have those bows. No! I want the orcish arrows too, thank you very much.